Every year, thousands of people stand in front of judges in Missouri to learn their fate.
Well, after a defendant pleads guilty or is found guilty, they face sentencing for a crime. It's a process that can weigh heavily not only on the criminal, but also on the judge. KRCG 13's Meghan Lane talked with two Mid-Missouri judges about the impact of sentencing on them and the community.
Do we lock up the wrong person? You know, do we lock up the right person? Really, all the doors, all the paths lead back to the sentencing judge.
Judge Gary Oxenhandler has been on the bench for Boone and Callaway counties since 2002. It's a job he finds fascinating and one he takes very seriously.
I sort of liken it to if you got a kid and your kid gets in trouble and you need to make a decision as to how you're going to punish them. You know, are you going to not let them out of the house for a month, or are you going to take their car away, or can they not associate with this friend or that friend? It's the same kind of decision making the judges are utilizing, except we can lock people up.
Over the last 20 years, defendant after defendant has stood before Cole County Judge Patricia Joyce, including convicted teen murderer Alyssa Bustamante.
The hardest part of the job is to be able to listen without thinking, I've heard this before. I mean, I think it's very easy to fall back on what your past experiences were and to not. But I think that's the difficult thing, is to come to each case fresh, ready to hear it, and ready to listen.
Both judges agree and say protecting the community is their top priority.
Protection of the public, that's the top grab of the bat for any judge. We don't want to put anybody at risk.
They presided over some of the most horrific crimes, a daunting task. It's a job many people say would be just too overwhelming. Both judges say it's key to leave their work here at the courthouse at the end of every day.
Went home, the kids were there, my husband was there, we had things to do, we couldn't be sitting there. I try to exercise, take care of myself.
One of the things that judges have to do is keep in shape. You know, you got to work out. You have to have ways of relaxing. You got to be able to sleep at night.
But what if they make the wrong decision? What if the defendant they gave probation to only goes out to commit another crime?
You can't be worrying about what happened, what your decision was later, because you've got someone else in front of you that needs your decision, and needs your energy, and needs your commitment to doing what's right.
Of course, we're sensitive to victims. We don't want anyone to get hurt. At the same time, I think if I was constantly bombarded by recollections of mistakes that I've made, then I think that I probably wouldn't get out of bed in the morning.
Judge Oxenhandler says the best way to see how the court system works is by taking a seat in the courtroom and watching firsthand. Meghan Lane, KRCG 13 News.